Are you thinking about, are you ready to retire in Arizona? Hi, my name is Nicole Black, your Arizona Realtor. We're going to go over the top 10 myths of what people don't know or are misunderstood about retiring in Arizona in this video. Let's go. Okay, so we've got this article here by Go Banking Rates, the 10 myths about retiring in Arizona. Gosh, I gotta just tell you, I love this state. I love it so much. If you have any questions, believe me. I mean, I'll tell you also too when it gets hot and like all the stuff about here because it's not perfect. No place is perfect. And I've lived a lot of places and I've been to 41 states. No place is perfect. But I gotta say, I always say your cost to Benny ratio, Arizona is so high compared to so many places in this country. Okay, so let's go. Number one, it's always hot and sunny. No, it is not. Do we wear Uggs? Yes, we do. Do we have jackets here? Yes, we do. When we get into December, November, December, January, it does get cold. If you've ever even been here during Barrett Jackson and sometimes even the Phoenix Open, which, oh my goodness, last year at the Phoenix Open, or this past year, freezing. It was pouring rain and it was so cold. So yes, it does rain here. It does get cold. Is it that bad? No, it's not that bad. So yes, it's not always hot and sunny. But does it get hot and sunny? Yes. We have temperatures that can get up to 120. Yeah, in July and August with actually a little bit of humidity because it's our monsoon season. We call those vacay seasons, or a season, the pool season, where we're in the pool and misters and air conditioning. But let's put this in perspective. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There are 9 months of weather there that is not awesome to me personally. I do not like snow. I do not like ice. I do not like rain. I do not like clouds. And I actually don't like that much humidity. So to have 9 months of that and then 3 months of weather that is good with tons of bugs, which by the way, Arizona does not have that many bugs. Way more mosquitoes and bees and flies in places like Wisconsin than there are here. And then have humidity there. I just find I'd rather deal with the 3 months of the hot, uncomfortable, somewhat, inconvenient weather here and 9 months of really good weather with a little bit of even variety of rain, monsoons, and some cold any day. So I absolutely love it. Okay, and in this article, it does mention, which I'm just reading the basic points because I know all this stuff and I thought it was a really nice platform because this is what we do. But it's that, we have cities like Flagstaff, Prescott, that you can actually go to in the summer months and visit, get a VRBO there, rent it for a month and escape the heat for a little bit that are just a 2-hour drive away. Like it's so nice and convenient. All right, number two, it's a cheap place to live. The myth is Arizona is an affordable place to retire. I do have to say the cost of living in Arizona does vary on where you're at, like Tucson versus Yuma versus Scottsdale. We have definitely 55 plus communities here that are more affordable than others. They offer different things, things to be aware of. They do have ones with manufactured homes. Please be aware of the land leases there. So you may buy the manufactured home, but you may have a land lease, and those vary in different communities and also what they offer. Sometimes it's a great situation, and sometimes it may not be what you're looking for. But we also have 55 plus communities where you can buy a home, a single family home where you own the land. There will be an HOA, and those offer something different. And based on affordability for retirement, that's different on everyone's schedule. But there's a range in Arizona. So can we just say it's a cheap place to live overall? No. It depends on the area and the type of home you want to have is going to make the difference. Number three, Arizona has subpar healthcare. No, we have amazing healthcare here. We have the Mayo Clinic. We have top-notch healthcare facilities. We've got Banner Health. We've got the Mayo Clinic. So it's very, very good actually for retirees for our healthcare system here. Number four, this state is only for golfers. I don't golf, and I love this state. Yeah, I never got into golfing. And it more lack of exposure, I would say. Like, some people are like, oh, do you ski? No, I just never, as a kid, was exposed to it. So I don't ski. It doesn't mean I don't like it. I was never exposed to golf, and I found pickleball. So golf is probably not going to happen for me now, at least at this point. And if you have played pickleball, you know why. And if you haven't played pickleball, if you do not want to become addicted to something, don't start. I'm telling you, do not start if you do not want to have a new addiction in life, because yeah, it's pretty addicting. So yes, we have 300 golf courses or more here. The state offers a wide range of activities for retirees. We have hiking for the Grand Canyon, Sedona, and the Red Rocks. So many cultural attractions in Phoenix and Tucson. There's something for everyone here. Foodies, so many good restaurants in Arizona as well. 5, it's a tax haven for retirees. Myth, Arizona is a tax-free haven for retirees. While Arizona does not tax Social Security benefit, it does tax other forms of retirement income like pensions and withdrawals from retirement accounts. Property taxes are moderate, but sales taxes can be relatively high, especially in tourist areas. So, yeah, just know what you're getting into. We got to check out all areas, not just what a price of a home is, you know, taxes and everything as well, and before you settle on your retirement place here in Arizona. Number 6, it's one of the best states for retirees. Myth. Arizona is one of the states where retirees benefit the most out of all 50. The cost of living after using Social Security income in Arizona is 41,462 some cents. Recommended needed to in savings to retire in Arizona, they're saying around $1 million. So there are probably other places that might be cheaper, but if this fits in your bucket, just something to consider. Like I said, not all areas for especially 55 plus, there are some more affordable areas than others. So if this is a place you want to retire, do your homework, ask questions, find out. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Number 7, there's nothing to do. Myth. Arizona is boring and lacks entertainment options. Whoa. Like, Arizona in the past, like 10 years, I mean, every year, but it is just blown up with so much stuff to do and entertainment that comes here. It is amazing. I just had my nephews in town from Bakersfield, California, and they could not even believe the things that they were to do just in the little bubble near their hotel that they were at. There's Top Golf, there's Pop Stroke, there's a little go-kart track place. They're going to actually to go see a comedian show. That's why they were in town, actually in Phoenix. There's so much. We've got the Phoenix Open, Barrett Jackson polo event. We've the Super Bowl. How many times has it been in Arizona? You have so much stuff to do. You're biking, hiking, and you're near so many places to drive to. Like you can drive 2 hours and go to an hour and a half to Sedona, Flagstaff. You want to go to Mexico? 3.5, 4 hour drive just down to Rocky Point. You want to go to California? 6 hour drive. Vegas, 4.5. It's just so fun and so much to do. Number 8, it's unsafe due to wildlife. Ugh. Arizona is unsafe because of its wildlife, including snakes and scorpions. Okay, now if you're allergic to scorpions, that's like being allergic to a bee. Like, that sucks. And yes, you're going to need your EpiPen, and you're going to need to be very aware and cautious if you get stung by one. If you're not allergic to scorpions, it just hurts. And it hurts a lot. And everybody has a different reaction. Some people, their hand goes numb, and they can't feel it for a week. Other people, it just stings constantly like pins and needles. Some of the stings last for 3 days for people, others 2 weeks. So it's just different. But as one person said to me in a group fitness class, but did you die? And I was like, no. He's like, okay. So it does. Now, is there ways to avoid scorpions? And again, if you're allergic, please, again, that is like if you're allergic to bees, like this, that's huge. So not discrediting that at all. So please be aware. If you get your home treated regularly with pest, a company comes out and sprays. I rarely have heard of people having continual issues with scorpions. Have I heard of it? Yes, it is very rare. Because when you kill off their food source or they come through that line, they're basically almost dead by the time they get into your house. And crickets are their food source. And when you kill that, they're going to move on because there's nothing to eat. So they're not going to live there. So again, there are treatment things, there are plans. If it's an ongoing issue, you can always talk to the pest companies and try to find another issue for that. But if you're not allergic to them, it's not unsafe to be around them. If you're allergic, yes. Snakes, yeah. If you get bit by a rattlesnake, that's a big deal. But where are they? They're not going down downtown Gilbert. They're out in the mountains. They're out in the wildlife. Now, if you live near the mountains, could you see one? Yeah, I have. That slid right by me because we lived in a community near the mountains. There was a wash. They could come right on in. They were there. But you know what he did? He just kept going. Do I want to be near one again? No. But if you don't bother them, they're usually used to people, especially on the hiking trails. They stay off the path typically. So it's rare to really encounter one and the one be so aggravated with you to bite you. Does it happen? Yes. Is it something that I think is, in my personal opinion, unsafe to live in the state? No, if you take the right precautions, if you do live in a mountainous area or near a wash, get a rattlesnake fence. Yes, we have them. Have them line your property so they cannot get into your backyard. So you know at least in those areas that you're safe to walk around barefoot and there's not going to be a rattlesnake back there. But again, use common sense, use precautions, be smart. But yeah, that is a myth. Number nine, we're almost there. The housing market is unstable. Arizona's housing market is volatile and risky. Oh, even 2008, we came back. We came back hard. Like, even though the whole country corrected after the great financial crisis, which was a black swan event that occurred, just like everywhere else, Arizona recovered and then some. On average, we have 200 people moving here a day. Still, yeah, because it offers so much. It's such a nice place to live. We have so much that comes here that people want to live here. When they come for these events like the Super Bowls and the Waste Management Golf Opening, the Barrett Jackson, they're like, wow, it's, or Thanksgiving. It's 70 degrees and sunny and it's snowing or raining sideways where I just came from. Happens all the time. So because of everything that we offer here, it is, in my opinion, a stable real estate market. Though, like all can fluctuate and go through their cycles, we are quite a stable market long term. Number 10, last one. Everyone is retired here. This is so funny. Arizona is only for retirees and has no diversity. Well, I'm not retired yet and I'm here. Um, it's got so many people from all different lengths and walks of life. And it's so fun. So, no, it's not just we've got family, students, working professionals, a dynamic and social environment, whatever your vibe is and whatever you gravitate to. You can find here in Arizona, in my opinion, from what I have seen and experienced. I've also overall, and I've heard these from my clients who have moved from Chicago, New Mexico, Washington, Portland. They can't believe overall, because everybody sometimes can have a little booger in their butt, like, and you can run into those people. But how overall the service and people are kind. They smile. I mean, my clients and I were driving through this area called Legend Trails, and I was like, wow, I feel like I live here. Everyone waved and smiled. It was like, wow, it's just so nice. And it's just an overall feeling. Not saying that people aren't nice where they come from, they're just saying overall. And none of these clients know each other. They just have the same opinion. So I would agree with that. It is a very nice place. It's not just for retirees. Okay, and lastly, now that we covered the top 10 myths and bust them for you about retiring in Arizona, what are some tips? Research. Research the different areas in Arizona. Find a professional there to help you with one, what is your affordability? What do you want to afford when you retire in Arizona? What does that look like? And then help them find and help you find the areas. And then research the areas and learn what those communities and what those areas offer. Are they near freeways so that you can easily access other areas? Or what's the medical situation? Are there hospitals nearby and you can get medical care? So research the different areas, prepare for the heat. Note that we do have a couple months where it gets a little toasty. So if you really don't want to be in it, maybe start planning a budget for those months. Look at what maybe renting at Airbnb and like Flagstaff would look like, or Prescott or Sedona. Kind of just prepare yourself. Or go back to, if you're from Michigan, stay with family for maybe a month there to kind of break up that heat a little bit. But just know that it will be hot in the summer months. And make sure that if you do have healthcare that you do need, you find it and you research it and you know that it's in an area that you can access easily before landing on a spot in Arizona, and engage in the communities. Go on the Facebook pages, visit the communities, get a tour, talk to the community managers so that you really understand the full scope of what you're getting into before you put some boots on the ground and land your feet. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe because this is what we do. If you have any questions, comments, or anything I can help you out with, call, text, email, whatever your preferred communication is, and we will get back to you. We're your boots to the ground here in Arizona, wherever you are in the world today. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. And never forget, we are always here for you.